Hey guys, it's Woody here, and today I have a live battle against one of my Twitter followers. So if you want a chance to battle me, you can follow me on Twitter, and if this video reaches 200 likes, I'll do another live commentary if you guys enjoy it. I'm trying to switch it up between the live and the post-com. Over the weekend I had about a bunch of post-com, so I figured I'll mix it up with a live com. And today's little mascot is a rose raid. So rose raid's adorable. It's got the two like roses, the blue and the red roses, and it's got like the bandit mask on, or whatever the thing is. So Rose Raid will be our mascot. I'm not actually carrying a Rose Raid in today's battle, but you know, close enough. So my opponent is running Cofagrigus, Durant, Lopunny, Lantern, Flygon, and Milotic, which is my favorite Pokemon. I'm just saying. I'm also running Milotic on my team. So today I'm running Dragalge. I really wanted to give adaptability Dragalge a chance. Running Mega Altaria based on, like, people wanted me to use Mega Altaria, so I'm like, okay, I can do that. And Heatran, Milotic, Sceptile, and Conkeldurr. My Heatran is my Stealth Rocker, even though it's Scarfed. I'm just like, make it do two things that are cool, even though, like, Scarf isn't the best option for it. Well, far from the best option, but I'm going to take a picture of my opponent's team and just kind of have that on hands during the battle. So I'm going to lead off with my Heatran. I'm Scarfed. I can definitely get up Stealth Rocks. The only thing I don't want to see is any water types, any ground types, any super effective types we want to avoid. So hopefully that ends up working out. We get our Stealth Rocks up safely because I believe my opponent does not have any Defoggers or Rapid Spinners, so as long as I get up my Stealth Rocks, we're good. Gets that residual damage going, and try and keep that going throughout the rest of the match. So I'm gonna lead off with my Heatran. Heatran, please do things well, okay? And okay, like this is a good matchup for me. I'm not scared of this thing, and frankly not scared of anything I'll do. I'm gonna Stealth Rock first turn. I am Scarfed, and then I'm just gonna switch out from there on because this thing can't really do anything to me. It can hit me with like Ghost type attack, like, you know, that's really not gonna do much to me. So Stealth Rock it is. I'm glad to get my rocks up first turn, and then we'll figure it out from there. So he goes for Calm Mind. We are gonna have a problem with that, and I don't want to deal with that at all. So we're gonna try and deal with this thing instantly, and by instantly I mean possibly going to Conkeldurr and try and hit him with the knockoff. I think that's honestly the best thing I can do, because the amount of physical attackers I have on, the amount of special attackers I have on this team is way too many. I think Conkeldurr and Altaria are my only physical attackers, and Conkeldurr can't even get burnt because it has guts, so Shadow Ball it is, which is perfectly fine with me. I resist that. No, I don't resist that. I don't know why I thought I did. That's like, no, Alina, what are you saying? So I'm being safe, and I'm knocking off. That's the only thing I can do to this thing, is just knock off, and then I'm pretty sure Mummy activates or whatever, but knockoff should do a nice chunk of damage, and Mummy activates, takes my guts away, which it wouldn't really matter in this situation. I don't, oh fuck, yeah it does, yeah it does, yeah it does. I wish I did not, although I'm not forced to stay in, and I'm not gonna stay in, like, we're not staying in on that. So I will continue my guts. Now he's at a significantly lowered amount of health to where I think I can go into my Milotic. I can set up a light screen, set up a toxic, deal with it that way. And it's kind of unfortunate, but that's the way I'm going to have to deal with it. First turn kind of sucks. Conkeldurr being burnt isn't bad at all, because I believe Mummy only activates on the field. So when I switch out, that doesn't even do a lot. Watch me set up a light screen that's going to do like 5 damage. So depending on what moves I have on this thing, I actually don't have toxic on this thing, but I do have light screen, so I'm gonna set up light screen. I'm not gonna like Calm Mind really at all, but I have to protect myself. I really wish I had toxic on this thing. It's gonna turn into a really not very fun stall war at all. So in this case, I'm feeling pretty safe. I'm feeling like I can go back into like maybe my conk and just keep hitting him. Like, I know his item's knocked off, but like I'm burnt now, so it's still gonna do a lot of damage. And granted, Mummy is gonna kick in after I hit him, but I think with Guts boost, it's worth it. Hopefully, we'll see. Assuming he decides to go for another Calm Mind the avatar is a she. I'm not sure if they're actually a female, so I'm sorry if I've been calling you a he this entire time and you're a she. I really do apologize. So, Khadijah's going for Calm Mind, which is perfectly fine with me. We're gonna get a freaking knockoff on that because of, whatchamacallit, Guts boost. So, Guts, do your thing here, please. And I'm going to feel eternally stupid if Guts does kick in. Yep, Guts kicks in. We get the last Mummy thing off, which obviously does affect me in this case because it gets rid of my Guts. But on the bright side, like, we could switch out. We probably have we don't have rocks up, so I probably have maybe like 3 more turns of burn left over. So after this, I'm gonna switch out, depending on, well, not switching out definitely, because actually, like, having a Guts conk is good. We're gonna keep it that way. Durant is another problem if it sets up Home Claws, but it's not worth me staying in because I can always just come in and Mach Punch it later. So, Durant, and that you do things that are ant-like. I'm going with my Heatran on the off chance you're going to go for like an Iron-type attack or something like that. Heatran, you could take it very well and hit him back with an Earth Power, so there's that. Alright, Heatran, do your thing. Do the thing where you resist things. No, it goes for Retaliate. I didn't know it got that, but it's resisted, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Does he have any levitators? The only levitator he has would be Flygon, and I mean, I could assume Flygon will come in, but the way they played with their Cough Gurus the first turn makes me think they're not going to switch out. Maybe they don't even know that I'm Scarf. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go for Earth Power if I freaking should have got for Hit Power Ice. Should have got for Hit Power Ice. I'm okay. Okay, actually, if I'm happy with this. I guess they were expecting the Fire type attack, one for the Ground type attack. That's actually the best situation, best scenario right over there. So I'll take it. It's my low deck, so it does like nothing, and my light screen wears off. But we do have a Sceptile who can probably do a lot of damage to this thing. Assuming he's gonna want to go for a water type attack. Sceptile can resist it, come in fine, take not a lot of damage. Even if I get burnt by a Scald, since I'm special, it doesn't matter. And I can still get a nice Leaf Storm in, probably. Assuming they don't have light screen like I do, but if they do, it might be a problem. Okay. Hidden Power Fire, enough Fire. Grass? Grass? Hidden Power Grass. Maybe expecting my own Milotic to come in? That's a possibility. I really want to say they're going to switch out, I really do, and go for the Hidden Power Fire into, like, Durant. So, that's what I'm going to do. Hidden Power Fire on the Durant. Give me a switch. Otherwise, I'm going to feel stuck. No. Well, why are you still Hidden Power Firing? That's unfortunate, because that's not going to do a lot. And then I'm going to go for the Leaf Storm here when they decide to switch, because that's usually how it works. And, yeah. Misplay. Total misplay. Leaf Storm probably would have done a good amount of damage, good chunk of damage. So, gotta work around this. I can't go into Altaria because Ice Beam, hello. However, I think my Burnt Conch can do a lot to this, so we're gonna try that situation out. I think with the Salt Vest, I can even live at least one, maybe even get some health back with Drain Punch. I want to say that I can live a Surf because of a Salt Vest. No! Okay. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. I'm not going to get swept by my own Pokemon. No. I'm going to let that happen. We could try and let Adaptability Dragalge do its thing. And we're going to try and let Adaptability Dragalge do its thing here. See if it can get a nice chunk of damage with a... I almost want to do Draco Meteor, but like, I don't want to get the minus, but at the same time, if I go for Sludge Bomb and he brings in Durant, then, so Draco Meteor it is. Let's get a nice chunk of damage off on whatever comes in. Alright, Dragalge, there's Durant, like I predicted. Well, I mean, that's why I did not go for the, let's see how much Draco does, because adaptability, Dragalge, plus specs, lots of damage, it takes it out! Yeah! Look at that damage, it takes it out, so keeping this guy around for later, I'm gonna need him, because that damage, yes. I like that amount of damage, so we're gonna keep it. Depending on what they go into now, if it's my Milotic, I have Flygon. Alright, Flygon's definitely gonna outspeed me. Now this thing, Dragalge, has like max HP, max special attack, modest, so it can take some hits, but there's no reason for me to stay in, honestly, when I could just go into another Pokemon. Now what that Pokemon is probably gonna be my Milotic, because my Milotic is like, you see, my Milotic has very good special bulk naturally, and then I decided to make it bold to try and add on to the physical bulk. So, depending on whichever Flygon this is, I should be okay with either attack. So, U-turn, not the worst thing in the world. I can take it. Yeah, that Milotic, you do well. Milotic in VGC is going to be insane. Competitive everywhere. Milotic is like gonna be like #1, not #1, but it's gonna be pretty high up there, especially because we know for a fact it's gonna be in VGC. Alright, Lantern. Don't exactly want to stay in on this thing because of electric type attacks. And as we all know, electric type attacks are probably gonna do a lot to my Milotic. If I was like calm, that'd be like no damage. One thing I can do if I really wanted to, like I know I can at least live 1, so I could set up a light screen, but like, I don't know if it's really in my best interest, honestly, to set up a light screen. And the only reason why is because I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. And the only other special attacker he has is a Milotic that we know of. Flygon might be, but we're not sure. So, assuming he's going to go for an electric type attack, I could go into Dragalge to resist it. Other than that, like, the thing is, he can also get, I'm pretty sure he gets, like, Ice Beam. Like, every water type gets Ice Beam. And then I have to be scared because I don't want to take an Ice Beam. So, assuming he's going for an electric type attack, I'm really hoping he just goes for an electric type attack or grass and power grass, but no reason they would do that. Dragalge is my best option. Put a dent in it with Icy Wind. Icy Wind, the one thing I don't want to see. So, does not do a lot, lowers my speed though, but I'm thinking since it carries Icy Wind, which useful to know for VGC. Icy Wind is a pain in the ass in VGC. Yo, Icy Wind everywhere is probably what's gonna happen, but Dragalge is gone, and I don't think there's anything else that can resist Dragon. But at the same time, I don't want. Just go for power. Just go for power with Draco Meteor. Just go for power. Just gotta go for power, honestly. I'm like Sludge Bomb, maybe. Let's see. Okay, let's see how much this does to my Milotic. My Milotic is like specially defensive, like base 125 defensive. And Draco Meteor, we'll see how much it does to it, because I am curious how much adaptability specs modest Draco does. I think it actually might take it out. It does take it out. It does take it out. It does take it out. So if you're wondering about Dragalge's potential with adaptability, there you go. Granted, you have to switch out a lot, and this one is specsed. It's still insane. Like, it is insane. So I'm not gonna leave my dude in here. I'm gonna go and switch out into Heatran. Heatran I feel like is the best option in case he U-turns. I'm fine. I still get priority being Scarfed unless it's against another Scarfed Pokemon. The only thing I don't want to see is a ground type attack, but against a dragon type attack, I'm Why? Why do I do these things? Why do I do the stupid things? I always do the stupid things. Alright, Earthquake. Now I wonder, usually U-turn means choiced. If you're choiced into Earthquake, that gives me a free Dragon Dance here and a free Mega. So that I'm okay with. I'm okay with taking that sacrifice, and we're gonna just Dragon Dance here as you withdraw, and we're gonna Mega and Dragon Dance here and deal with Lopunny, which I do have Ice to fear, and I'm not entirely sure if this set that actually no, if he's Mega, and I go for return. Oh no. I have a problem because my return probably does not have max happiness because this is transferred. So I feel like I cannot return even if I wanted to because it's not gonna do a lot. But I'm not entirely sure about that. So we'll see. Even though I really have a feeling that this return is not max happiness, in which case, like, I should have gone like double edge or something. But I mean, since he's mega and he's also going to be part fighting, it's still going to be super effective. So we'll see. Altaria, you can, yeah, it's not max happiness. It is far from max happiness. Far from max happiness, and you, okay, at least you take that. Freaking the like back animations, that's just a huge cloud. Like you can't even see anything. It's like, where did the rest of the screen go? So I can just return one more time. Clearly though, Altaria, you need to get your shit together and learn to like be happy in life, because the crap you're doing here is not making me happy, and as a result you're not gonna be happy either. So I'm just saying, get your shit together and like freaking do not take for granted that you're in my care. That is all. So Lantern comes out again. Perfect, because I've got Earthquake. I'm not running a dual stab. I'm just running Earthquake because otherwise you get walled by steel types. So Earthquake it is, in which case it should take it out. Alright, Altaria, you do your job. You do your job well. I'm just like, Dragon Fairy, like, who made that type? Because that type is amazing. Like, honestly, that type is so amazing. Like, granted, there's still ice that you have to deal with, but it finally gets rid of, like, your, granted, you also get you're weak to steel and poison, two additional types, but, like, give and take. Now, the only problem here is that I can't attack this guy for much, because, actually, it'll still be super effective, but I'm telling you, it won't take it out because I'm not max happiness. Yeah, there we go. The freaking thing. They forgot that I am fairy. Yo, that's a cruel mistake to make this late in the game, but that's good game. Altaria, get your crap together and be happy already. Other than that, I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, this match. If you do, please leave a like. If we reach 200 likes, I'll do another live battle, live commentary. And this is all just, like I said, based on your support. If you enjoy it, leave a like as always. I love you guys, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Pokemon content. So have a wonderful day, and bye.